Mother's Day is coming, and what better way to spoil her than with a proper tea party? So today we're whipping up some high tea at home that rivals even the finest hotels, right, Chef Jason Parsons? A little bit of pressure there, right? How are you? Good to see you too. If anyone's going to do a proper tea, it's going to be you.
Oh, I have made my tea sandwiches in my day, I can tell you that. Oof,
You've done this a few times, and everything looks very expert here. I mean, down to the bread, what you've put inside the sandwiches, it's all very dainty. That
is the word. It's dainty.
Right?
It's sophisticated. It's elegant. Come on, it's just sandwiches for afternoon tea, right? So
yeah, but you need like 10 of them to create one proper meal,
no,
right?
Because you have your tea, I mean, you have your sandwiches, but then you also have your pastries and your scones, and we'll get a little bit more into that later. But when it comes to the sandwiches, I think people underestimate the precision, and really, when you're pairing with tea, you want to make sure your flavors are delicate and elegant, but it's also memorable, right?
Absolutely.
But it starts with the bread. You know, and I just took a regular bread and just cut it down perfectly. Anyone can do that, right?
Right. Yeah, right.
No, I buy this, okay, because that is cut on a slicer, perfect, nice and thin.
Okay.
And you have to have flavorful butter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 different types, but they pretty much all start with either butter or mayonnaise or something, because that's, you know, going to give it that little bit of structure in the sandwich, but also...
Everything good does start with butter.
Oh, you know, it really does. And,
mayonnaise.
And you got to be, you know what, be generous. Get it on there, right?
Get in there.
But
They're tiny, remember?
Yeah, totally. And you know, you can flavor your butters up. You can do herb butters, mustard butters. Yeah. But the idea is to get a nice structure on the bottom, and of course you're gonna need a top as well. So
you butter both. Is that controversial?
Well, for a
okay?
sandwich like this, you're going to need to do both, because the thing is, when we chill these down, the butter's going to firm up, and it's going to allow everything to stick together.
Okay.
So the thing is, if you only butter one of them, when you put it together, you cut it, the top's going to fall off.
It's not going to work.
Okay. But we're going to do cucumber sandwich. Now, a lot of people don't know cucumbers. English cucumbers, nice skinny ones like this. You know, but what I've done is I've just taken a simple peeler, peeled it down, but I find the seeds are very bitter. You
don't want those in there?
Nah, I don't want those. So what I do is I take my mandolin,
and
I just slice it down nice and thin.
Got it.
Right, and you just adjust your thickness here. Yeah. But again, nice and thin, but I go down till I start to hit the seeds. Yeah. Right there, see no seeds there, and then I turn it.
And do the other side. Yeah. You don't even use a guard, because you're a professional.
Well, what you do every time you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you cut, and then when you're done, 1, 2, 3, 4, they're still there.
They're still there.
But really simple, and what's nice about this is now you've already got the cucumber ready to go, so you just layer it up. And it's
so this is traditional. I mean, we've all heard of the cucumber sandwich being traditional. This goes way back, does it not?
Oh, I mean, I've had tea at the Ritz, and I've had tea at the Dorchester, and things like that, right? But these guys have been serving that for years and years and years, and so that's why you don't mess with it. You know, something like watercress. Cucumber watercress is a classic. You can do these up in the morning or the night before. Yeah. And then you can actually just wrap them in plastic and have them ready to go like that.
What a nice idea. If you want to spoil mom or, you know, the next generation, grandma, this is going to be sort of a nice thing that you can do.
You could totally ham this up a little bit and really make it feel special. Yeah. So now, salmon roulade. Okay. We're going to take...
That's our second sandwich?
Yep. Brown bread.
That's how he gets the bread like that, by the way.
Nice and thin.
Because I looked at that bread and I thought, how do you do that? So just roll it out.
Yeah. And you don't need one for this one, but what you do is, again, just take a little bit of butter. Yep. And then I'm going to layer it up. So this one, I bought some nice smoked salmon. Nice. Because I think that's really got that nice little kick to it, very common for afternoon tea. Yeah. But you want all the accompaniments. So I took my smoked salmon, you know, again, just layer it down. Nice. But you want capers, and you know, you can add whatever you want here, but I've got capers, I got shallots.
The capers are going to add that salt, that nice tang to it.
So a little bit of onion on here. Yeah. Just layer it all up.
I think I'd go for this sandwich. This would be mine.
Well, this is the fun thing, though, is the fact that it's not just going to be an open face, because what I do is then I'll put it on a piece of parchment, take some plastic, and roll it up.
Oh, nice.
And what you end up with, a little roll like that.
Yeah, good.
So that when you cut them, you get this nice little pinwheel. Okay, but before I cut them, one more.
The final one's going to be egg salad.
Egg salad. Yeah. But this is the thing. Egg salad, you get them on graters, and you can do the grater, but why do that? You can just push it through a little thing like this.
That's better.
right?
Yeah, putting an egg through a grater. You like that one? Ah, yeah, it's a good little solution.
Perfectly
That's
diced,
quick.
right?
Yeah.
Mix a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard, mix that all together.
For some
You get a
bite.
simple egg salad, throw in a little bit of cayenne, a little bit of paprika, and again, you make up your sandwiches.
Very nice.
So what you end up with is these beautiful slabs of sandwiches like this.
No crusts, ever. Sorry, I shouldn't have even said it.
Nope. Perfect,
crust.
elegant little fingers.
Yes.
That you're gonna just slice down.
Pinky not up, because apparently that's wrong.
Well, no, you have to eat it with the pinky, don't you?
Yeah, but your pinky's not supposed to be like that.
I always thought that was.
Oh no, that's wrong.
Maybe it's
that's very
different parts of
gauche.
England, I don't know.
I don't know.
Actually,
people would say that you should drink your tea like that. And speaking of tea, high tea is just not high tea without the perfect cup of tea. So here with her selection, our tea sommelier, Sheena Brady. So Jason has been making sandwiches, and we've got a nice little selection of sandwiches, and you have got some tea that you're going to pair with this, so savory.
Absolutely. So to start right off, I brought this beautiful green tea, which I'm going to bring the leaves over to you to see, and it's this gorgeous Chinese green tea. And what's unique about this is it's actually blended and scented with jasmine flowers that are grown between the hours of midnight and 6 a.m. when they're their most fragrant.
Okay.
So, yeah,
so that stuff must be really
tea.
cheap.
It's actually not too bad. You would be surprised.
Just saying.
So what I've prepared for you today is, of course, a cup of this tea. Now, again, I shared this last time I visited Tracy, but the pro tip for preparing green tea is never